It's been a while. I know. It's been a while since I filmed anything here. And I used to use it as a form to share more about myself, but in reality it was more of a form of communication. I learned a lot, and at the same time it's like I've been going through some phases that I cannot really sit and document things. And I know I'm using this as an excuse to not do the work in which I am sharing things with you. But trust me, today's video is worth it. I am planning to just make it extremely plain and extremely unedited and extremely me. Because I think I carry a real, authentic energy that I like to spread. um, and one of the things that I was like just thinking of, okay, I should film something today. Oh, wait, I need to put something for myself. Wait, this is logistics. Trust the process. Okay, we're good. Just so I can have a clean voice. Anyways, so one of the things that I wanted to really, really sit down and talk to you about is basically what I was going through, and at the same time, the things that I learned. It's not that I'm sharing my life, it's more of like what I was learning the last, or like the past couple of months. So, I realized that it was really hard to cope with uncertainty. And I understand, like, sometimes when you don't know something and you're like placed into a certain situation, you are supposed to act however you act, and no one else, including yourself, cannot judge you during that state. Simply because you are literally experiencing something for the first time. I used to tend to want an outcome out of everything I go through. Whether it's like a situation, whether it's like something in work, something in here, something in there, something in a friendship, in a relationship, whatever I be going through. And sometimes trying to force an outcome is a form of control. And because, the beginning of the year, I chose to let go of everything. And that was like one of the most beautiful but painful decision that I've ever took when it comes up to my life. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what is gonna happen once you do that, because I've done it. um, so the first thing is basically you will stop expecting things. You will stop expecting things from everything and everyone. And even when you do things the right way, you don't expect them to actually come up right. And it's not like you're pouring a negative energy into that, or like, it's not gonna work. No, it's mostly you do not care. You're just experiencing the things. You do not care of what would be the outcome. Like, boom. The outcome can be what it will be. Like, we don't really, care much about what it would be. And I'm not gonna lie to you, at first it was like really difficult. Like, I was jumping between country to another, trying to figure out things, trying to understand purpose of life, and trying to understand one answer, which is what is my purpose and what is my home. Because when you start traveling and jumping from a place to another, you kind of like lose sense of what home feels like. Not in a concept of like, you don't know how it was, blah blah blah, but even the place where you grew up at is no longer feeling like home. It's just a normal place that you would go to, you visit, and it's just few moments that you would spend, and that's pretty much it. Um, the same thing I was experiencing jumping from a country to another was um uncertainty. Like, there is nothing I'm certain about. There is nothing I am 100% I am doing except one thing. I was the 100%. So I made sure, like, whenever I'm experiencing these kind of things, I would show up as my 100% to whatever I'm doing. And I'm not gonna care, because it's the art of I am fully enjoying an experience, and that's it. Like that's it, literally that's it. And sometimes it's so painful. Sometimes you just go through these kind of experiences and you would want them to last. Like you probably would visit your family and then you'd be like, damn, I really want to spend more time. But you do know that you have like a lot of things waiting for you. Like you have a lot of plans, you have this, people dependent on you to kind of like just show up for this, or you have certain commitments, obligations, things that you are occupying. That doesn't make them like bad things or whatever. It just makes them like priorities that you have within your life. And no matter how much you loved the moment, you've got to let it go, that, you know, that exact moment. So throughout the entire journey, actually, something beautiful happened. Like something bad happened. It was like I had the worst breakdown because it was an extreme level of like letting go all at once and just trying to make myself my 100% into every single experience. I start to deal with every single thing in this life as a video game. And I'm like, okay, I'm just looking into these characters and I have to perform my own 100% and leave. Literally, that was, how can I say this? Um, that was one of the most beautiful ways to handle things. I'm not gonna lie about it. It comes, you know, with pain and pleasure at the same time, and I loved it. Oops. I need my laptop for the light. Sorry. We don't have enough equipment, but hey, we do what we have. Um, so anyways, that turned out to be like really, really cool thing to do actually and to experience. And I after that, I decided that, you know what, it's time for me to actually put myself back into whatever I was doing, because having a routine was like extremely important. Having a routine and having things that you would expect on a daily basis from yourself is so important. But once you go through phases where things like this, even your routine, is taken away from you due to certain situations, due to life events, due to whatever you're going through, right? Make sure that you're your own 100%. Like, make sure that, okay, so when things hit the fan, I know exactly that I have to, for example, travel and go somewhere else. And at the same time, I know that I can carry the same routine with me everywhere I go. So it will be not like avoiding situations or like running away from life events or even like sitting or like stopping whatever you were doing. It will be more of, oh, if these kind of things don't work, I'm still my own 100%. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I know how I'm gonna navigate things. It will take some time. It sometimes will be like slower and even longer time before you actually get something out of it. Um but at the end, like, it's gonna teach you something really, really beautiful and something really magnetic about it, which is you. You will be like so shaped into whatever you want. And like back then, like when I was like just jumping and doing all of these things, it just felt so painful, like at the moment. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like it was like so difficult to accept it. It was like extreme. I went through all of them, like denial, acceptance, anger, all of the stages to actually accept it finally and just deal with it as it is. But once I did, or, you know, with the way that I was like going through it, it was just, I love it. So I wanted to host, or let's say make this video today to just tell you, like, do it anyway. And I know like a lot of people be talking motivation, and I'm not one of them. I'm just telling you the reality of things because I've been going through them, and I'm sure like I'm not the only one. There's like a lot of people that are like going through hard times and um painful moments, and that's valid. Like maybe you don't have anyone listening to you, but there is always you listening to you. There is always things that you can better yourself through. There are like always the right people that would just find you or you find them throughout all of these journeys. I'm not gonna lie to you, like what made my journey more or lighter was the fact that I had great people helping me through these. And it's not like help, oh, help me or call me. No, it was like just randomly happening, randomly. The way you be pouring your energy to people, it will come back to you 10 times better. And trust me when I say this, because I am one of these people. Whenever you choose to do, give it your 100%. You get one shot. Give it your all. And then sit down and then accept whatever the outcome is. Because part of giving 100% of yourself is not to control the outcome, it is to show who you are as a human being or as a person in that situation. And before, I used to be like a person that would give my 100% and still be like, oh my God, I did give my 100%. Why am I receiving this? But the end is no, when you give your 100%, it's a representation of who you are as a person. That's it. That's it. Like this is the outcome. Boom. um so yeah, like this was like really cool as part of the journey and whatever. So I'm choosing to wear my hoodie and then film videos for you guys every day. Oops. Every day. So, and then I will be sharing with you a lot of things related to um, my journey, which I feel like some people would relate to. When I say my journey, it's not, oh, my journey is like this traveling or seeing this country or doing this or doing that. No, it's more of like, what would I call it? Should I call it a soul talk or something? Like, I just want to find whoever is there needing to hear something like this. And I'm here. um, so yeah, this is video number one. Today is June 1st. Technically it's 2nd though, because I'm in Thailand right now. But yeah, like I'm determined if I'm using any platform, any social media platform, I'm gonna make sure that I'm creating, because I'm having this energy of like create, give more, give more. I'm reaching that level of like just wanting to spread something beautiful around everyone around me. And YouTube is one of the places that I really really enjoyed being at. So yeah. Okay, so I think that's a wrap for today's video. I don't want to talk much because there's like a lot of things that we can do together. But I'll talk